Welcome to the Vocabulary Podcast by IMS Gujarat, featuring today IMS Vocab, Episode 82, Words 2026 to 2050. Let us begin. Word 2026 is glimpse, spelling Glimpse, meaning a momentary look, example. Through the fog at Tiger Hill, we caught a fleeting glimpse of Kanchenjunga before the clouds swallowed it again. Word 2027 is globose, spelling Globose, meaning spherical, example. The little marigold buds in my mother's terrace garden become globose coral balls by the time of Diwali. Word 2028 is globular, spelling Globular, meaning spherical, example. The local wrestlers across the North Indian Akada hold globular gadas of stone, polished to fit the palm. Word family. The Latin globus, meaning a small round mass, gives us globus, globular, globule, and globe. Some word books reserve globose for perfectly round and globular for nearly spherical, but in everyday English they are interchangeable. Drop a small globule of ghee into the test tube and the surface tension shows you the meaning instantly. Word 2029 is glorious, spelling Glorious, meaning of excellence and splendor, example. The glorious victory of the 1983 World Cup squad at Lord's is still retold in every chai shop in small-town India. Word 2030 is glutinous, spelling Glutinous, meaning sticky, example. The sticky batter for the Kerala rice appams turns glutinous only after the batter has fermented overnight with toddy. Word 2031 is gluttonous, spelling Gluttonous, meaning given to excess in eating. Example, the gluttonous bull of the village ate through a full cartload of banana leaves before the temple cart could roll out at Puri. Memory aid. Glutinous and gluttonous look and sound similar, but they belong to different roots. Glutinous comes from gluten, the Latin for glue, and means sticky. Gluttonous comes from glutire, to swallow greedily, and describes overeating. Confuse them in an essay and a sharp examiner will tease you for it. Word 2032 is gnash, spelling Gnash, meaning to grind or strike the teeth together, as from rage. Example, in his sleep the patient gnashed his teeth so hard that the night sister could hear the grinding from the corridor of the ward. Word 2033 is Gordian knot, spelling Gordian, meaning any difficulty the only issue out of which is by bold or unusual measures. Example, the country's widening account deficit is a Gordian knot only a bold cut in fuel subsidy can untie in one stroke. Word 2034 is gourmand, spelling Gourmand, meaning a connoisseur in the delicacies of the table. Example, self-styled gourmands from Old Delhi descend on the kebab lanes every Ramadan, hunting the juiciest Sikh patties at 200 rupees a plate. Word 2035 is gosling, spelling Gosling, meaning a young goose, example. At Keoladio Park the goslings trail the duck, paddling after their spotted mother in single file through the wet grass. Word 2036 is gossamer, spelling Gossamer, meaning flimsy, example. The bride's Banarasi dupatta trailed behind her like gossamer mist, so thin that her grandmother feared a single tear. Word 2037 is gourd, spelling Gourd, meaning a melon, pumpkin, squash, or some similar fruit having a hard rind, example. The vendor built a stack of bottle gourds taller than the boy arranging them, their smooth green rinds shining in the morning sun. Word 2038 is graceless, spelling Gluttonous Graceless, meaning ungracious. Example: the graceless colleague interrupted the farewell speech to demand his reimbursement, leaving the entire office speechless. Word 2039 is gradation, spelling Gradation, meaning a step, degree, rank, or relative position in an order or series. Example: every gradation of spice in the pickle, from a sharp tang to the slow burn, comes out through 3 hand-ground masalas. Word 2040 is gradient, spelling Gradient, meaning moving or advancing by steps. Example: the engineers calculated the railway gradient carefully so the loaded coal wagons could climb the Ghats without stalling. Word 2041 is granary, spelling Granary, meaning a storehouse for grain after it is thrashed or husked. Example: the FCI Godown at Hapur serves as the granary of northern UP, storing wheat from 3 districts before it ferries out for the PDS. Word 2042 is grandeur, spelling Grandeur, meaning the quality of being grand or admirably great. Example: standing before the towering Vimana at Brihadisvara temple, every visitor is struck by its sheer grandeur. Word 2043 is grandiloquent, spelling Grandiloquent, meaning speaking in or characterized by a pompous or bombastic style. Example: the grandiloquent wedding anchor rattled off Sanskrit shlokas for the bride's entry while the band vamped below in Garba tempo. Word 2044 is grandiose, spelling Grandiose, meaning having an imposing style or effect. Example: the builder's grandiose plan for a glass tower by Mahim Creek was quietly shelved after the BMC withheld clearances. Word 2045 is grantee, spelling Grantee, meaning the person to whom property is transferred by deed. Example: in the village land register, every grantee of a panchayat plot was required to file a thumb impression before the talathi. Word 2046 is grantor, spelling Grantor, meaning the maker of a deed. Example: before the registrar in Coimbatore, the grantor read out the sale deed aloud and signed every page in the presence of 2 witnesses. Quick tip: several English legal words come in e and or pairs, where the suffix e receives and the e or gives. Grantee receives a deed, grantor makes it. The pattern repeats in lessee and lessor, mortgagee and mortgagor, employer and employee. Mastery of such pairs earns easy marks in the GRE sentence equivalence question. Word 2047 is granular, spelling Granular, meaning composed of small grains or particles. Example: the latest report breaks down our expense data into granular categories, even separating the fuel charges of the field officers. Word 2048 is granulate, spelling Granulate, meaning to form into grains or small particles. Example: the pharmaceutical mixer slowly granulated the hot syrup so the final antacid tablet would dissolve cleanly in water. Word 2049 is granule, spelling Granule, meaning a small grain or particle. Example: my grandfather could identify every spice granule in the masala dabba just by rolling it between thumb and forefinger. Etymology note: 4 words in this batch, granary, granular, granulate, and granula, all flow from the Latin granum, meaning grain. A granary is literally a grain house. A granule is simply 1 grain. The same tiny root also hides in grain, granivorous, and, by Latin waywardness, even pomegranate, so called because it looked like a grainy apple. Word 2050 is grapple, spelling Grapple, meaning to take hold of. Example: the wrestlers of Guru Hanuman's Akata grappled with their ankles slick from monsoon-sweated red earth for hours. Thank you for listening to the Vocabulary Podcast by IMS Gujarat.